Today we're going to talk about how to breathe in Vinyasa Yoga. And I find for my public classes, a lot of students have a general idea of how to breathe in yoga, or maybe if you're newer, no idea at all. So this will be a great video if you've been practicing for a while, or if you're brand new, okay? So we use this style of breath in yoga called Ujjayi breathing, or some people will call it an ocean breath because it is accompanied by a little bit of a sound with breathing in and out through the nose. And it can kind of be hard to figure out how to create this sound, but I'm going to break it down for you in a really easy way, okay? So I'm going to start briefly by describing the general anatomy that we're working with. You may or may not be familiar with a term called the soft palate. It's in your mouth. It's toward the back of the roof of your mouth. So if you take your tongue and kind of press it up toward the back of the mouth, you feel the hard palate a little bit more forward, and as you draw the tongue back, you start feeling a little bit more soft back there, okay? And this is going to raise up in our breathing. And figuring out how to do that can be confusing, but there's a really simple way that another teacher friend of mine taught me I'm going to talk to you about. And Masha is here to hopefully also give us a little bit of extra guidance. She doesn't care. Okay, good kitty. So one way we're going to do this is we're going to pretend for a moment that we have a compact mirror in our hands, okay? So you can do this with me along or not, it's up to you, but I find the image really helps describe the action. So imagine, if you will, we have this little compact mirror. We're going to just simply, with an open mouth first, fog up the mirror. So it's really easy. You just go inhale, and as you exhale, right? So easy enough to do, right? It's just a nice big exhale with an open mouth, and you get that sound. That sound is created by that palate lifting up, okay? So now we're going to unfog the mirror, as if that were possible, by drawing the breath in with the soft palate raised. So take a nice big breath in and out. And with our mirror, we unfog and fog. And if you do this a few times in a row, you might find that you start to get a little lightheaded because it's a big rush of oxygen to the brain, right? So we're going to do this a couple of times in a row, and then after we've done it and we've got comfortable with it, I'm just going to ask that you close your mouth, okay? So I'm going to just do it once and then demonstrate it, and then you can practice along. So I'm going to go inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, close mouth, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. So my eyes start to water from all that oxygen coming and going. So I hope you can hear that on the microphone. Nothing has changed except for that mouth closing with the inhale and the exhale. And what this does, it creates a more narrow passageway for the breath to travel through, which helps you slow down your breathing. So you can link it to your movement when we're doing postures and flow in Vinyasa Yoga. So you can imagine you inhale, take the arms up overhead, and it takes about 3, 4, 5 seconds. And then you exhale, you forward fold, takes another 3, 4, 5 seconds. Okay? So you use that with the breath. You inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. I hope that makes sense. And the reason why this is super valuable is you practice this over a period of time, and you do this Ujjayi breathing for a solid 20 minutes, 30 minutes in a practice. It'll have a residual lasting effect for you on the rest of your day. And it's something you can use as a tool. Say you get cut off in traffic, or you have something that triggers you out in the real world. Take a moment, take a couple slow, smooth, deep Ujjayi breaths to yourself, maybe for about, 30, 45 seconds, a minute. Our watches tell us to do this right now, right? Your watch always reminds you to breathe. practice this whenever you feel like you get a little bit worked up, and I promise you, you'll see some lasting effects. So if you have any questions about any of this, feel free to post down in the comments. Remember to like and subscribe.